Thank you, Ms. Reyes. And now I will discuss to you how aphasia affects the brain. We all know the human brain has a two hemisphere, right and the left hemisphere. But basically, most people, the left hemisphere or the left side of the brain is responsible for the language. In our left hemisphere, as you can see, there is a two main parts that are controlling and responsible for the language, the Broca's area and Wernicke's area. These two parts have specialized in terms of the ability in the language, and I will discuss you in their function. Let's proceed first in the Wernicke's area. The Wernicke's area is located to the temporal lobe, and as you can see, the auditory cortex, visual cortex. The auditory cortex is the first perceived to the speech of the brain when the meaning of the speech sounds, while the visual cortex is the process of the written text. When these both two, auditory and the visual cortex, are send information to Wernicke's area, the vocabulary of a person is being stored in the memory, and this is why the language comprehension of a person is function or being achieved. So the Wernicke's area is responsible for the language comprehension. And now let's proceed to Broca's area. The Broca's area is located to frontal lobe. Their function is speech production, facial neuron control, and language processing, while the motor cortex is responsible for controlling the muscle movement. Why motor cortex is in this Broca's area? Because the motor cortex, when a person opens their mouth and the muscle movement is for speech, it is from to the Broca's area. Is responsible to speech production. And now, what happens if these two main parts of the brain as being damaged? Let's proceed first in the Broca's area. When the Broca's area is being damaged, and I will give you the brief history of the Broca's area. In 1861, the physician named Pierre Paul Broca reported two patients who had lost ability to speak after the incident and have an injury. And then he discovered that there has a large lesion in the left hemisphere that can cause inability to speech. And this damage in the part of the Broca's area are called Broca's aphasia or excessive aphasia. So when the person has the damage in the Broca's area, it's called Broca's aphasia. And the person who has a Broca's aphasia, the damage of the motor, expressive, and non-fluent are being damaged. And the person who has Broca's aphasia, they have difficulties in speaking, naming object, and also difficulties in completing sentences. For example, Amon one who said, "I want to go to market today," but he said, today, so that is example of the person who has a Broca's aphasia. And now let's proceed to the Wernicke's area. The damage of the Wernicke's area. When Wernicke's area, a person who has Wernicke's aphasia, they are having trouble in understanding language, spoken and also written. People with Wernicke's area can speak can speak, but the speech is no meaning or there is no connection at all. They add more words in a speech or the sentences that there is no connection anymore. And also they are unaware of their spoken mistakes. For example of this chronicler's area is I can't all of the I do and the part I can't all write, but I can tell from other people. This is the two affect the brain. And now let's proceed to manifestation discussing by Mr. Canusa.